Hello and welcome back everybody to FTB Skies. It's been a while, been over a week, and our base has been chunk loaded this entire time. As a reminder, in this season of FTB Skies, we're playing the challenge where I cannot craft my own gear, I have to loot it. Gear that I would use on my character. We can craft our own tools for use on pedestals and such, but for us to use it, we gotta loot it. Alright. I was thinking we'd start by getting a quick taste of what resources have been generated in the time that we have been AFK. And I do know that in the time we were AFK, we had a problem where the entire base was full of angry Endermen, as you can tell by these pearls littering the area. Now, the reason that happens, hey Mr. Vet, how you doing? Is anytime the baby or tot Endermans are killed by our sword, it has a chance to spawn the angry Enderman, and there was 41 on the base. I just used a command to kill him because that was an oversight of the farm. We'll have to improve it to deal with that. Let's take a look at the mob loot that's been generated over a week. Pretty good, lots of spoil bags, and our armory is chock full minus one cabinet, so we weren't over our limit yet. Now I have a way for us to look at this easier. Not too bad. How's your day going? Oh, it's going good. I'm ready to play Minecraft all night. I'm streaming FTB Skies up until we do the All the Mods 9 public test server. I wanted to give people time to see that that server is going to be up while I'm live, and I thought we could play our Skies series while we wait. So we have a little over an hour to play here. Like I was saying, I have a way to look at the gear in this armory cabinet easily, but we need to sort something first. We need to get wireless power up and running, which we're going to use Flux Networks. Take a quick look at our resources over here. We've got tons of copper, gold, tin, osmium, zinc. Lots of ores have been sifting while we were AFK. As well as our Certus has been running. There's our Certus crystals. We've got a chalk. We got a lot of Certus. And a lot of dust. I got the latest version of All the Mods 9. Perfect. Yeah, it should be version 13, I believe, is the one that we're going to be rocking. But let's take a snooze and dive right into trying to get Flux up and running here. What we're going to use is, I think I already made a little bit of Flux dust, but I want some more. And a reminder of how Flux dust is made in FTB Skies, it is redstone infused on obsidian dust. Now obsidian dust we get from the enrichment chamber. Let's grab some obsidian from our dank and get that enriching, and then we'll put that into the redstone infuser for more Flux dust. So we've got one stack to work with. Might be enough. Might be able to maybe do patterns for it. Why don't we come to our pattern encoding and first request some more patterns. Oh, we need to put some of the Certus crystals and some of the Certus dust into the ME system. As well as we need some glass. Let's start by getting a few patterns. And what we'll do for Flux, let me actually at Flux so that we only see items from the mod. We're going to need a recipe for Flux cores. It's going to be a lot of obsidian. A recipe for a plug, a recipe for a point, probably redstone block as a pattern. Then we need a controller Fluix block, and some basic storage. All right, let's try to get another pattern provider, which looks like we never made a pattern for, so we're gonna have to craft this ourselves. Oh, we need Fluix dust. Well, we can do that. That's right, we were getting set up to have Fluix dust traded. I totally forgot to get that up and running. We'll have to just buy and use some ourselves since it's not automated yet. But I'll take some Fluix dust and we'll put it in an inscriber. And why don't we actually try to automate this a little bit while we have so much going on around the base. I'm actually going to need 2 chests, or 2 pipes, now that I think about it. Let's put 1 chest behind. Oh, I'm in the lava. Set it to pull. And then 1 chest in front. Set to pull out. Should be able to put Fluix crystals in, and it'll pull the dust out for us. That should work just fine. But if we have space... we don't have space for a pattern. Darn. We do. We're going to have to... So let me type in the cores. Let's get some annihilation. And some formation. And now we can put some more patterns on our 1 molecular assembler. Let's use a bit of our jetpack power. We'll put it up here. Put in the flux. And I'm sure we're going to be short obsidian. So I'm actually not going to infuse or enrich any more obsidian, and I'm going to come grab what we have over here. And let's just try to request from the flux networks. Since we're doing the quest, let's first do a flux core, which we need a pattern for Eyes of Ender. Let's get this pattern in here. And request, and see if we're missing anything. Okay, we need blaze powder from over here. And we're probably going to need more ender pearls. Let me grab some. That is the item we got the most of right now. Throw these all in the system. And now please give me a flux core. Perfect. So that should be the quest. And then we need a plug, a point, a storage, and a controller. So let's request 1 plug, 1 point, and a storage, which we're short flux dust, but we're making it. And the last thing we'll need is the controller, but we might have to wait for the flux dust. Let me actually see if we can speed up the enriching for a moment. And the controller, we need 43 dust, which looks like we'll have just enough, guys. Just barely enough. Okay, as soon as that's made, we'll be able to get wireless power up and running. And we definitely need better power gen. But for now, we can just get a system up and running here. Let's put the power blocks over somewhere. I'm thinking, let's put them back here. We'll put the controller and the storage. Go ahead and make Fallen Pumpkins Network. And put the storage on it as well. And we're going to enable wireless charging for the main hand, offhand, hotbar, armor, curios, and enable. Now we have pretty pitiful power gen right now, but it is better than nothing. Let's say that the upwards face gives power into our plug. Perfect. And our backpack even charged up, which is great. And now we have a flux point. Now what we're going to do with this flux point, the very first one, is actually grab a storage bus if we have the materials. What's one of your favorite mods that you would like if updated or has been updated? e.9, one of my favorite mods, has been updated in 1.20 to be much more user-friendly, as we see in the All the Mods 9 pack, and I am in love with it. All right, we're gonna need some cable, a energy acceptor, we're just short on quartz glass, and I'm going to turn this into the tile version. And lastly, we need a terminal, which we might as well just make it a crafting terminal. And now here's how I can see what is in the armory right now. So all we're going to do is put a storage bus on the armory, our cable, an energy acceptor with a flux point, and a terminal. Now we can see everything that is inside of this armory right now, which is perfect for us, being that we're in our No Crafted Tools challenge. Oh yeah, this is excellent. And most importantly, the ability totems. So let's sort by number of items and search totem. We have a saturation, which makes us have to eat less food, which is great. And a flight totem. Oh. Beautiful. Also going to give ourselves a few abilities here. So let's start with flight and saturation, so that now we don't have to power the jetpack. We'll still store the jetpack on our character, but we don't have to use it to fly anymore. Now we have flight. And I think I used the regen totem. Let's just go one at a time here. So let's make sure we get max regen. 1 of 3. 1 of 3. And then let's see. 3 of 3. Okay. Something else I would like is the bone mealer, which I already have a few levels of. And then why don't we also just get a few that help us, such as luck? We can do 3 of these. Okay, we're max. And then after luck, we're going to go for absorption. And then probably resistance. We're gonna make ourselves super strong here. Okay, we're max resistance already. Why don't we get fire resistance, which is 1 of 1. Okay. And then I am gonna put fertility on us. I don't mind if we make nearby animals breed. We'll finish up here really quick with strength. Make us hit harder. Let's see, is that it? That's it. Awesome. And then I'm not really gonna put any of the others on just yet. We'll save them. Let's take a look at... So I'm already wearing refined obsidian, but we need a better helmet. Why don't we look at some of the helmets we got? We have a few chain helmets we could combine into a really good one right now. Already got protection 2. And aqua affinity and mana boost. Let's go combine these. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Ah, we're just short of levels. Why don't we get some levels from our backpack? It's got 400 levels in it. This was an attempt to stop the angry Enderman. Didn't really work. So we don't need to hold that on us. Let's grab our XP tap. Throw it on the backpack. Get a few levels. And make this helmet. Now, I do think we also looted a better helmet. One that's diamond and has an affix on it. Can you guys stop spawning? Let's take a snooze so they stop spawning on us. But there's no way for me to really put good enchants on it. The best way for us to get enchants is from the mob farm right now. But let's go ahead, and now that we can look in the armory, why don't we make a better bow? There's so many bows in here. We actually need to clean them up. What would be the best way to clean up the bows, guys? I need something that would only pull non-enchanted bows. Or we're just going to have to make the enchantment sorter from industrial foregoing. So maybe we get into some industrial foregoing too. But quest-wise, we finished the getting started. Progression, we need to make the Nether Eye of Legend. Well, all we have to do for that is take our eye that we used to find the Sky Village and head into the Nether. And since we... Oh, did we loot? We looted Flint of Steel from the Pigling Village, right? Nope, we haven't gotten one yet. So we still need to use the item user to light our portal, maybe. Didn't I have to like put a block? Why is this not working now? Come on. Sorry, still somehow getting over the sickness. Mr. Shever, how are you? Good to see you. All right, we are on the requires redstone. Right click. Block interaction. This worked last time to light the portal. Oh, that's right. We had to do this. Team settings. Allow all fake players. Since I'm the only one on the server, I'm just going to leave it on this time. All right, that completes our Nether Eye of Legend quest. All peachy here, yourself? Yeah, I'm doing really good. Really excited for the public test that we're going to try to do tonight in less than an hour. It's exciting. Why don't we go try to loot another Pigling Village? Let's head in a direction I haven't gone. And throw our pearl once we're a few thousand blocks out. Hopefully it doesn't point towards the one we've already... So that's the one we've already been to. Well as that one. So let's just travel for a while. Till we're far enough that the eye will actually point us to a new one. Oh, there we go. It's going towards a new one. Let's fly this way. Okay, cool. I'd like to try it out. Nice. All right, let's throw the eye. We're still going in the right direction. We got hot tourist destination, which is good because we're going for 100% completion of everything this playthrough. Every advancement, every quest. The advancements are going to take the longest for sure. Let's throw the eye. Looks like we're still going. Is it taking me to this one? I swear, if it is... Ah, nope. It is a new one. Perfect. We still haven't gotten Silk Touch yet, unfortunately, but we can do a bit of looting. And we'll probably have to TP to the base a few times with the amount of loot we're going to get here. And we'll just kill the pigmen. We've got plenty of pigmen at home. Let's see if we can... Oh, he gave me a totem absorption. We already got that. Let's try to just loot for a bit here. Maybe kill this Apotheosis boss. Ooh, Berserker's Fury and another Sword of Friendship with another Axiom of Soul. Perfect. We'll take all of these. And a new pick. This might be a better... no. Not better. Another jetpack, though. Alright, let's kill this Apotheosis boss. and the Enderman made him fall into the void. That's a bummer. No Silk Touch to take the spawner. Let's just loot some chests and then be on our way. We'll come back here to fully loot it another time. I don't want to spend too long out here in the Nether. Another jetpack, as well as an Inferno containment cube. This item will remain with... Oh, it's a red shulker box. Let's see what's inside. Ah, nothing. Darn. I got a little excited. I thought there'd be some cool loot. We did get another flawless budding and a heart of diamond from Quark. Oh, we can make a pick-a-ring. Another budding amethyst, some ancient debris, and hogling hide. All right, let's head back home and make progress at the base before we run out of time. So the first thing I think we should work on is power. We need more power, without a doubt. So let me throw all of this away. I don't know if we've learned this. Oh, you have unlocked this glyph. Okay. Now we don't have power, but we do have mechanism solar panels instead of using our heat generators, but I'm thinking of using the wind generators from mechanism just as a passive gen so that we don't have to make biofuel just yet. Obviously, the final power will be a reactor from mechanism, as we've learned in prior seasons. But what I'm thinking is we really need to clean up our setup. Don't you guys agree? It's quite messy right now. Can I get 2 storage buses? Nope, we need the fluix dust. Oh, you know what we should do before anything is automate that fluix dust. That's what we should do. Hello to everyone, says Daniel. How you doing? Good to see ya. How come my auto trader is not Oh, he doesn't have a workstation. What are we doing? Well, we're gonna automate fluix here. So the big thing we're gonna need is storage for the fluix he produces. So we'll take a... Oh, this is the Enrod backpack. Why don't we... I'm actually gonna upgrade this. And then give it some stack upgrades. There we go. We'll take this backpack, upgrade it as well. In fact, why don't we turn it... Why don't we dye it? I'm gonna make some red dye, then purple, and dye it purple, then upgrade it. Oh my gosh, I'm typing. Oh, can I not up? Is it being weird? What if I take the iron? Can I not upgrade it if I dye it? No, I can. That's so weird. I'm gonna have to do them all manually. Okay, we do need some gold cooked up. We're not worrying about processing it just yet. Not until we've gotten better power. We could also go the pedestal method again. Could work. I really liked using the pedestals for power gen. It was actually kind of cool, but not as good as mechanism, unfortunately. Let's upgrade this backpack. Get some diamonds. A few of our stack upgrades. And I'll need a bunch of pipes for what we're about to do. So we'll have any fluix he makes come to this backpack. With some stack upgrades. And now we need to feed him emeralds. So how we're going to do that is change this guy from making carrots to making, or well, actually, we'll just see what farmer we're able to get. So let me grab a compost bin. And we'll put the spare fluix trader away for now because he's going to be... We need another auto trader. He's going to be for some other materials. But let's get a farmer down. And he already trades potato for emerald. So we're going to grow potatoes. Inside of a farmer. Let's see, what's the best way to do this? Ah, there we go. And how this will work is the farmer will grow potatoes. Go into a auto trade for emeralds. And the emeralds will go into the fluix trader. That's the idea. So let's set this all, or actually I need all the different parts from you. So we'll set it up for potato for emerald. Have potatoes come from the farmer and be fed into the fluix. We've already got a good amount of emeralds in here for a moment. Any way to speed up the farmer? As far as I know right now, tick acceleration. Okay, beautiful. We are going to get a few trash items we don't want. Why don't we actually set up some filtering by doing some pipe upgrades again? I want patterns for all these, but I can't really automate my AE2 system till we have better power. So don't worry, we're going to get to the power phase here momentarily. Oh, we're out of redstone. Really need to put a storage bus on this, but like I said, we're waiting to rebuild the ME system. All right, let me get one more redstone block and make this a diamond advanced pipe upgrade. And now that I'm thinking about it, I actually need 2. So I'll make a basic and improved and craft the redstone. Okay. And lastly, we need a trash can, which this is a trash void. We can use that. And how we'll do this is just have to the trash verdant spring, and poisonous potatoes being voided. And this one will only take regular potatoes. All right. So we're getting fluix. I'm going to turn a bunch of it into dust. And now I feel a bit better working on our power gen. So I'm going to put down another molecular assembler up top here. And we'll put some pattern providers, which, you know what, we'll make the patterns for a pattern provider and crafting tables, as well as molecular assemblers, so that we don't have to craft these manually anymore. We'll trade out some patterns momentarily. So that we can put this down. And we should be able to request or make patterns for wind turbines, wind generators. Make a pattern here and a pattern for energy tablets. We'll have to provide everything else ourselves at the moment. So let's see what it currently needs. We need infused alloy. So infused alloy is going to be iron infused with redstone. So I'm going to take some of our iron and get it infusing, and some of our redstone and get it enriched. I'm going to get a few more things processing. Into ingots. Okay. And now we should be able to at least make one wind generator, and the trick with these is to actually put them high up in the sky, because they generate more power the higher they are, or if there's a storm going on. So what I can do is actually fly up myself. Now the thing is, we have to keep it within simulation distance. So what I like to do is go up to about 150, around there. At least as long as the base is in view. Let's actually try 200. It might be too high, but we'll give it a shot. And put down our wind generator. Now what we need to do is we're going to need another flux plug. Which, of course, we need more fluix for, but I might actually just move this plug up into the sky. I can hear an angry Enderman. And we'll need some energy pipe. Get a few wind generators. I want to be getting at least 1,000 RF a tick. Oh, too many. We can get 3 more. We'll fly back up here. And we'll put all of these turbines pumping into our flux network. That will be, the flux network will be where all the power goes and comes from. So let's start by putting down a line of energy pipes. And then putting the power, the wind generators on. They only generate like 100 RF a tick, and the base does 256, so we don't need to worry about that. But now I'm going to put down the flux point and probably set it to chunk load just to try to keep these alive up here with render distance and all that. And we'll come back home. And we'll need to put a flux point into our base. So I'm going to turn this into basic so I can do more things at once with it. And do some more crushed obsidian. In fact, why don't we just basic this machine too? Or actually, we're short basic control circuits. So I'm going to get osmium and have that being enriched. And then what we need is another basic tier installer for our enrichment for redstone and obsidian at the same time. Perfect. Let's take a snooze. And check on this. Yep, still working great. I'm going to take our obsidian dust and throw it into the redstone. This way we'll be able to put a point on here to be able to help get enough power to all our machines, because our heat generators, while they are truckers, are not enough for how much power we're draining. Let me speed this up. Get a point. And eventually we're going to move everything down here. We're going to completely rebuild the flux network. We're just not quite ready to do that. I'll just use an improved. Throw this down. This doesn't need power right now. Don't know why it's showing it, but throw in the improved pipe so it can do more and say Fallen Pumpkins network. Okay. Now let's do a little bit more wind generators. Can't quite do 10. We need osmium and a few more. Infused alloys for 10. But I should be able to do 9 once I get the osmium. Yeah, 9 more. So we'll let this cook up. Got to be careful with our temporal pouch. We're running out of time to give machines. Since I don't AFK while online. This is just running on my server where I'm hosting 4 Minecraft servers. So it just runs with chunk load. I don't manually stay AFK, so my temporal pouch really could use some love. All right, here is our wind generators. Let's head up to the farm. And I would like to give ourselves more of an energy buffer, so we'll probably make some more Flux Network storage until we have an induction matrix. There is a quest here in FTB Skies that gives you an induction matrix. That'll probably be the method we'll use. I'm gonna have to put down a dirt block to get this first one placed. There we go. And let's make sure we set all of these to give their power. Then head back home. Oh, we had more. We had 2 more. Got to be just rightly aligned so that it places exactly how I want it to. And we'll see if we have enough flux dust to make another storage. One more 2 mil FE. Nope, we need 4 more flux dust. Now we'll have a bit of a buffer for machines being turned on, which is good. And let's do some quests. So for Castle in the Sky, we need to surround an Eye of Legend with Ender Eyes. So let's grab our Eye of Legend and surround it here. And this leads you to a castle in the sky that is super overpowered in loot, but it is like 10-20,000 blocks out. So we're not going to go to it today. We'll save that for another looting episode. What I do want to do is open some loot bags and see if we get some gear that we could use. So an experience boost Paxel, that's very good, and a forged workbench. We can do more Tetra. Very nice. Tons of scrolls, another Baconator, some force ingots, and a cake. Let's come over to our AE system and throw these in here until we process them. Got some more chance cubes. These are just tier 1 loot bags. We haven't set up the treasure enchant to get higher tier yet. Another pickaxe, efficiency 5. We're really looking for a silk touch pickaxe is what we want. Did get another shield. Efficiency and experience boost. Very nice. A speed core and some Enderium. That's really good. Let's see what else we get. Night vision goggles, nothing else too crazy. Nothing too crazy here, but another chance cube we can go and open. Nothing crazy. Nothing good. Some interesting items there. Mainly the forge hammer, which is exciting. That's enough loot for now. Why don't we take the scrolls out and put them in our Tetra area? Oh, not the warp scrolls. We'll come over here and start another pile all over. And I know some of them are duplicates, but that's all right. Now, as for the fish farm, why don't we get a backpack? If we have the materials, and we'll go ahead and tier it up to diamond. And what I need is a couple stack and a magnet upgrade. Oh, we need a pickup, which is upgrade base, and a sticky piston. There we go. And we'll try to put it kind of like in the middle of the water so that it gets most of the items that our auto fisher produces. It won't get all of them, but it'll get a good amount. And our fishing net is going to need a new fishing rod. Now, since we are not using it ourselves, we can craft it. However, we can't enchant it at the moment, because I don't have an enchanting setup. Do we have any books for fishing? Ooh, Lure 5, Luck of the Sea, and Unbreaking 7. Let's throw these on here. Gonna need some more XP after we take a snooze. Which, instead of using the backpack, we should really get an obelisk set up. That way we can move levels quicker and more efficiently. But here is our fishing rod. Throw it in here. And hopefully the backpack gets most of the items that this fishes up. Yeah, see, it's like it can't reach all the way to there, but maybe we'll fill that in, shrink the pond to just be an area around the backpack. Because this is how we're going to get enchanted books and such in FTB Skies, other than looting structures. And then I'll round the corners a little bit. There we go. Looks like the backpack can't even reach. Yeah, it is not as big of a radius as I thought it was. Something we could use instead is a item collector in unison with the backpack. But we'll need a flint block, which we don't have enough flint for, unfortunately. I'm going to take some flint here, or some gravel, and I believe it can be put through a enrichment to guarantee gravel. Keep our flux going here. Trying to get a lot done before we swap over to all the mods testing. Which is in 20 minutes. Definitely need to get better obsidian generation up and running. Our current obsidian gen is very pitiful. I'm not going to do more storage now that I think about it. I think that's enough flint for a flint block. And then the item collector, we need 3 hoppers. There we go. And we'll put it down. So let me check its max. So it can go all the way up to 25 by 25 with a really good height. Like so. Let's move it over to this end of the water. Oh, come on. Just place right for me. And we'll check out the preview. We'll go a little bigger and a bit wider. And I'll move this backpack over to here with an item pipe. Putting the items into the backpack. Beautiful. And hopefully we'll get some good... Uh-oh. No way. Did it use the whole rod already? Did the unbreaking not count? It worked in the past. I know mending works in here. Dang. So it already used the whole rod. We're going to have to try and get... mending. Which is really unfortunate. We're gonna have to trade with a villager. Yeah, that's gonna be our best bet. Darn. Let me just put a regular few fishing rods in here. I'll make a bunch of them and have them fed in from a chest. And who knows, maybe it'll fish up its own mending fishing rod. Hopefully. We can always hope. But that is working. Because fish are coming in. We did get some more end stone here. We haven't set up end stone. Wait, where? Oh, is the end stone in my dank? Yeah, there we go. To produce end stone with material gen, we need... I think we can only produce crushed end stone. I know there's a material gen. You need end stone bricks, and that can be material gen to end stone. So we're going to make end stone bricks. Why do I feel like I already did this? I didn't do this yet. Okay. We'll put it down right here. We'll get another material gen set up. You know what? We should sift it. Do you guys think our system can handle one more sifter? I don't know if we have enough stress units. Ah, of course. Short a button. Let's see if we have enough stress units. We do. Awesome. So we can make a mesh. We want a amethyst mesh. We'll go ahead and put our end stone bricks right here. Yeah, no harm in trying. Then we're gonna need bucket of water, bucket of lava. And make a material generator pedestal. That will just feed with a hopper. It's fast. It's fast enough. Over here. And we're gonna need to put a hammer to crush it. So let's just give it a basic hammer. No enchants or anything. Boop. And now we'll take out the end stone it was genning, and now we're sifting crushed end stone, which with an item pipe will go into our backpack. Little bit of progress today. Nothing too crazy. But we did get a few things set up. Let me check the wood gen. See how it's doing. 28,000 logs. Love to see it. The mob farm's working. We can view the armory loot. These angry endermen, though. They're going to fill up the server again. Why don't I try to limit the spawn locations? Like so. We also got our Fluix auto trading is now active. And we upgraded a few mechanism machines and we got our wireless power gen up and running. So it's been a decent amount of progress. But ladies and gentlemen, I need to go prepare for our public server testing of all the mods 9. I hope to see you all there in roughly 11-ish minutes. I hope you enjoyed today's stream of FTB Sky's No Crafted Gear Challenge. If you did, consider leaving a like on the video, and to be notified of when I go live, toss a subscribe. For now, my friends, I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.